back to the last time you were at the grocery store looking at food in the aisles. Do you remember seeing something that said this particular food you're buying contains GMOs? You probably have, since GMOs are becoming a prominent thing in our society and have been for years now. GMOs, also known as genetically modified organisms, have been a controversial topic since they started being used and sold at grocery stores. With the human population growing exponentially and climate change at its worst, GMOs are a way to keep food affordable and accessible. As someone who is studying biology, I've been learning about GMOs and their benefits for years. This makes me want to share my knowledge and ease any tension someone may have. Today, I want to convince you about how GMOs are beneficial to our growing society, and they are completely safe for consumption. GMOs have a variety of positive aspects, but most importantly, they can survive harsh climates, protect crops against insects and pests, and are safe to eat, as well as contain enhanced nutritional value. Crops are able to survive harsher conditions. GMO crops are able to survive harsher conditions, which make them produce a greater yield. Since climate change has gotten progressively worse over the years, the conditions for growing crops has changed drastically. According to the FDA, harsher conditions for growing crops can lead to less yield and more expensive food. With the help of GMOs, crops can acclimate and survive in a new and difficult climate, which means there is a greater yield that can make food more affordable for the consumer. In a study published in the July 2019 edition of the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, researchers at Shaanxi Agricultural University asserted that due to climate variability, the development of drought-resistant wheat is essential for producing greater yield in order to meet the increasing demands for food. GMOs help crops not become destroyed by difficult climate, but crops are able to be ruined by diseases caused by insects and pests. Crops can be genetically modified to become naturally resistant to these insects and diseases. According to Medical News Today, genetically modified crops can become resistant to diseases caused by insects and viruses, which decreases the need for pesticides and increases their crop yield. As said previously, if there is a greater crop yield, then it lowers the cost of food for the consumer. An example of this is the common GMO, Bt corn. In an article published by Healthline, it states that Bt corn contains the Bt gene, which produces a protein that is toxic to several insects. This protein is what gives Bt corn its natural resistance against insects and the diseases they cause. As you can see, GMOs help farmers in numerous ways, but they can also be valuable to the consumer. GMOs are entirely safe for consumption and even contain enhanced nutritional value. One of the biggest concerns and skepticisms about GMOs is if they are safe to eat. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA, along with other various federal agencies, regulates most GMOs and ensures that they follow safety standards, meaning genetically modified food is safe to eat. Additionally, current research on GMOs reveals that they have no adverse side effects and that they are safe to eat. Genetically modified food can also provide enhanced nutritional value to the consumer. A popular example of this is golden corn. According to Healthline, golden rice is rice that has been genetically modified to be high in vitamin A in order to prevent blindness in areas where diets may be deficient in vitamin A. In conclusion, GMOs are very beneficial to our society by being able to survive in new and harsh climates and become naturally resistant to insects and diseases, which makes food more affordable for the consumer. Furthermore, genetically modified food is proven to be safe for consumption and provide increased nutritional values in foods. I hope today I was able to convince you or help you convince someone you know that GMOs are an amazing thing for our society and will help us now and in the future. Do not be afraid of GMOs. Instead, embrace them and the incredible things they do now and will do in the future.